I'll let you know as soon as we have people. What are you doing? You're up.
So good evening, everybody. It's Alana and Chris from Blind Cat Rescue for cat, chat, and boxes. And if Time Warner will cooperate, a mini tour. Little kitty cat you were just watching is Miss Natalie. You see Natalie's an ear tip kitty. She's also leukemia positive. Came to us from living on the streets. Very, very sweet and friendly kitty. This little one right here is Pepper. Pepper is also blind and leukemia positive. He came to us from a dumping mill where lots of people dump their cats. He's lucky that there's a rescuer who's slowly, one cat at a time, trying to get everybody fixed. She's one of several leukemia positive cats.
There's Miss Taffy.
Taffy is hanging out up there up top. Right there. Taffy was a stray living on the streets.
Oh, that's an interesting position. She's not doing something that
Well, we are going to do question and answering with you for about 15 minutes, and then we will open all these wonderful boxes. You guys have been so generous. The boxes come from wonderful people like you who want to help the kitty cats. They come from our Amazon wish list, which you can find on our website, blindcatrescue.com. That are pinned at the top of our Facebook page, facebook.com/blindcatrescue. As you see, Miss Natalie there is in a hurry to know what's inside that particular box. So what kind of questions can I answer for you all? We're located in St. Paul's, North Carolina. We're a lifetime care sanctuary for blind, FIV, and leukemia positive kitties. We do not adopt because most of these cats have had multiple placements. So once they come to us, they actually finally have forever. Sadly, in these times, most people don't keep their animals forever. It's a harsh reality. There's so many blind cats because a lot of people don't take their cats to the vet. If your cat starts sneezing like crazy and has signs of a bad cold, please get your cat to the vet. You'll save their sight.
Donna Lewis, what is the difference between the lobby kitties and the room kitties?
None. So they don't live in a room, they live in the lobby. They either have behavioral issues or dietary issues that made it easier for them to be in the lobby versus a room. Or they just don't like other cats.
Sarah Palmer, how often should I clean my cat's ears?
We clean ours every week.
Jay Bird, do people adopt from your shelter?
No. No, we are not an adoption agency. Cats, once they come to us, have a home forever. You may come and visit the cats, though. And I promise we will not pressure you to adopt because we don't adopt. We're open Monday through Saturday from 8:15 in the morning to 4 p.m. You come at 8:15, be prepared to work. After all the work's done, then you get to play. If you just want to play, we do ask that you wait till afternoon so the staff can get all the cleaning done because they do clean ears every week and all the nails are done and all the weights are done. There's a tremendous amount of work taking care of the cats.
Amber Cooper would like to know how old Pepper is.
Pepper, 2.5.
Yeah, because it came as a kitten.
It came as a kitten. See, this is not giving me questions at all.
Kathy Hunt, do you find the black and whites are super cuddly?
We have so many of them. I don't find that they are any more cuddly than the regulars. I mean, most of our cats are very, very friendly. We have a few that aren't, but the majority of our cats are very, very friendly.
Sally Chamness, is Skittles the oldest?
What?
I don't know if it's the Muse or what.
Skittle is not the oldest of the shelter. No, the oldest would be Abby. She's somewhere between 17 and 18. Keller is right there behind her.
Chloe Burr wants to know how she can send a gift to the cats.
If you'd like to send a gift to the cats, you can go to our website, blindcatrescue.com. You'll find a link for our wish list. You'll also find a link for our address.
Elizabeth Savage would like to know, hello Elizabeth, and do you ever use holistic approach to treating your kitties?
We do, especially for liver.
Jay Bird would like to know if you have any kittens.
No. No kittens. Everybody's a grown-up. Kittens, blind kittens can find a home very, very easily. Blind cats cannot. Seniors have even a harder time. So, no.
Sarah Palmer says she's crocheting a blanket for BCR, and can she send it to us when she's done?
Yes. That's very, very kind of you. I will tell you, Sarah, though, is it something that we could auction instead? We are blessed with the absolute most amazing, wonderful, generous supporters in the world. And these cats have more blankets and more beds than we could probably use in 5 years. I would love to have some nice ones that we could auction off versus giving the cats, because we have so much. We have just so much. The thing that we need the most, people always ask, what do you need the most? Food. The cats have this crazy idea, we should feed them. And they'll go through 120 cases plus of just wet food. We'll go through 60 boxes of litter every single month for the litter boxes. We have 70 litter boxes. If you use Fresh Step and you don't use your Fresh Step points, you can donate them to the blind cats, and we can trade them in for free litter, so it costs you nothing. We also have our daily click. We post that on our Facebook page. Again, a lot of people say, I don't have any money, but I'd like to help. Hey, the daily click is a huge help. Donating your Fresh Step points is a huge help. If you shop on Amazon, use smile.amazon and pick the blind cats. They actually do pay. It was $2,600 last quarter from everybody shopping through Amazon. If you do a lot of walking, download the Rescue Walk app. Go to our website, blindcatrescue.com, click Help Us. And there's lots of free ways that you can help the cats. It doesn't cost you anything.
Chloe Burr, how many cats do you house?
We have, I have no idea, 90-ish.
Jay, that's called a Drinkwell Fountain 360. It's on Amazon. Don Bergman, do you use Fresh Step with Febreze?
We use Fresh Step with whatever it has in it. I know a lot of people are anti-Febreze. Most of the Fresh Steps I don't think have the Febreze, but we use whatever they give us.
Sally, is it true that most times black cats aren't adopted or wanted because of their colors?
That's statistically factual. Since we don't adopt, I can't speak for that. But if you go to Google and Google it, statistically they'll say that.
Chloe Burr, what flea medical treatment do you recommend?
We use Revolution for our cats because it's good for heartworm, it's good for worms, and since we have a swamp right next to us, obviously with mosquitoes, that's not a good thing. So we use Revolution.
Lori Violet, some people think you should only feed cats wet food. Some people think you should only feed cats dry food. You should only feed cats dry food. I think both. What do you think?
We feed both. Wet is best. Cats do not drink enough water. It's reality. Cats need more water than they drink. That's reality. So wet is better. But you sometimes have cats that won't eat wet food. We have several that will choose to starve than to eat the wet food, so we feed both.
Jay Bird, how many volunteers at your shelter?
Not enough. We would love to have more volunteers. We do not have enough. You can never have too many.
Kimberly Carlson, do you prefer clumping litter or non-clumping litter?
Clumping, absolutely. With 70 litter boxes, can you imagine? The non-clumping clay, you'd be throwing it away every 3 days. That would be horrifying with 70 litter boxes. Our trash dumpster guy would really not like us very quickly. Come here, Journey. Journey. You, come here. I'll catch you. Come, sweetheart. If you guys will visit our website, blindcatrescue.com, you can find out more about our programs for the cats. You can become a virtual parent for the cats by sponsoring them. Cats like Little Miss Journey are taken care of by the kindness of people like you who sponsor them. You can become her virtual parent for $1 a day, less than a cup of coffee. You get your name on her page and updates and pictures of any of the cats. Or if you can't afford $1 a day, you can become a monthly sustainer for as little as $1 a month. Now, obviously, I hope that you'll do it for more than $1 a month, but every one of you can become a sustainer and help provide care for the blind, leukemia positive, and FIV cats. These cats all would have died in shelters had it not been for kindness of people like you who believe in what we do. So please visit our website, blindcatrescue.com, and sponsor a cat or become a sustainer.
Jay Bird, my cat vomits sometimes after dry food. Does that mean I should feed them wet food exclusively?
It means that your cat may be gulping down air. It could mean all kinds of things. Try not giving them wet, dry food and just give them wet food and see what happens. They could be gulping their food down real fast. You could try raising their food bowl up and see if they're gulping less air. Some people actually put like a little golf ball in their food so they can't eat it as fast.
I did that for mine.
There's bowls. They actually make special bowls to make it so the cats can't gulp their food down so fast.
Karen, Cantu, what do you recommend to do with a male cat, adult 3 years, and a male kitty from 7 months to live peacefully together in my house? And greetings from Mexico.
Give them time. Hopefully they'll work it out. I hope everybody's fixed. Being fixed would be the number one thing. And just know that sometimes you're not going to get love and kisses. You know, we've got several cats that are real jerks, and they fight like crazy. You can try a calm collar on them, see if that helps. Make sure they've got places that they can get away from each other. But number one thing I'd say is make sure everybody is fixed.
Gavin Gard is now a proud VCR sustainer.
Yay, thank you, Gavin.
Nancy Thurman would like to know wish list items or cash gift cards at this time.
Either one. Cash gift cards are wonderful today. We were needing new squeegees for cleaning the murals, and so I just used the gift cards and bought what we needed. It was wonderful. We're very, very grateful.
Amber Cooper has found an orphan kitty, and what should she be feeding it? Should it be bottle fed?
How old is it? That would be my first question. A lot of it depends on its age. You know, if it's a baby, obviously it should need KMR. If it's, 6, 7, 8 weeks, mushed up wet food. You guys visit our website if you're curious of the things we need. People ask before they come visit us, what do you need the most? The silly things, bleach, the things that we can't get from Amazon, bleach,
It's okay.
newspaper. Hi, Jasmine. Little Miss Jasmine came to us from Oregon, from an animal shelter in Oregon that was going to have to euthanize her had they not found a place. They had exhausted all of their places on the West Coast. And she just happened to get lucky enough that I was in Washington to see my daughter. And they had a very wonderful volunteer who was willing to drive the 6 hours to meet me. So she got to fly home with me on Delta.
Valerie Joyce, how was Wi-Fi's disposition? He's a brat.
Oh, no, I clicked it, cleaned his ears.
He's a brat to me. I know that.
Cleaned his ears today, clipped his nails, and had no problems with him.
When he first got here, I teased him about his socks. We've not been okay since. He smacks me every single time.
I clipped his nails and cleaned his ears today. I had no problems with him.
Amber found out that the kitten's only a couple of weeks old.
They definitely probably should be being bottle fed, yes. KMR,
Doug Bergman, do you need newspapers?
always. Always. Absolutely. If you're local, you betcha. But please take the inserts and coupons out.
I mean, Brown is Stitch still in timeout.
Of course. He's going to be timeout for a long time at the rate that he's going if he doesn't learn to behave. He was out in the room for a little while, but when he starts attacking cats like Pearl,
And Sergeant sleeping.
gee, you're back in timeout. Part of his problem is he was just neutered a couple weeks ago, and I think we're still dealing with hormones. And I think that he's trying to make sure everybody thinks he's head cheese, but as long as he thinks he's head cheese, he's going to get that out.
Shannon Wallace is excited to sponsor Jasmine. Wherever she went. Oh, she's over here. And she's eating.
Keep passing through. Got 1 or 2 more questions. What would you like to know?
Paula would like to know what we do with the newspapers.
We have crates in the quarantine room for like new cats, or if a cat is sick. It gets put down the bottom of the crates before we put blankets in beds to, in case there's messes. Much easier to clean up newspaper than it is to clean up big messes. Newspaper cleans up quickly. Please visit our website, blindcatrescue.com. You can find out a lot more about the cats, about our programs, You can read all the cat stories, see their pictures, and we hope choose to sponsor one of them. 6:30, we always do the news. Bob, you have seen walking around here. He's hanging in there. Domino, shockingly not doing bad. He's, not doing fabulous, but not doing bad. I hear there's been lots of rumors of people asking about a cat named Nacho. I want to know, how did you guys hear about Nacho? That's what I'm curious about.
Pamela Johnson, we're in St. Paul's, North Carolina. Amber Cooper, what type of formula would you give a kitten?
It's called KMR, Kitten Replacement Milk. PetSmart has it, Petco, Pet Supermarket. Walmart has a off-brand kind, but you can get it. Walmart's open 24 hours a day, so you can get something immediately for the kitten. It's called KMR, Kitten Replacement Milk.
Now everybody's confused.
About
Nacho.
Oh, yes, there is a cat named Nacho. No, Nacho's not on the website. Why, you ask? Because I just haven't gotten to it. It's on my long list of things. We actually have several new cats. I don't put them on the website till I know that they're going to survive. We have had new cats come in and within days euthanize them, and you guys have never known about.
Paula, she's probably got so many people on there that she doesn't know.
What?
She's having an issue when she friended someone that is a
I saw
mutual
that.
friend.
You need to tell me, you need to message me privately on our Facebook page, facebook.com/blindcatrescue. Message me on the page so I can block that person. I need to know who that person is.
We aren't a dating website.
Yes, we're not a dating website. If they're harassing you, you need to block them, but you need to tell me who they are so I can also block them. So message me on the page.
Fiona Dudley says, someone I do not know asked if there has ever been a nacho at noon today. We're innocent here. They asked yesterday too when I did it.
Yes, there is a nacho. I know, I heard that you guys were, y'all don't always know everything. Contrary to popular belief, y'all don't always know everything. You think you do, but you don't.
Abigail Robinson, how often do you guys accept new cats?
Only when we have space. We had space because this cat was going to die. Because we had 2 FELVs that were in bad shape and I thought were going to pass away. Nacho came from my local vet's office and they called me with my vet's comment was, we have a very aggressive owner here who is insisting that a double positive be killed immediately. They had found him as a stray starving. They had brought him into the vet's office actually to get his shots and to have him tested. So, and then they were going to turn him back loose and I guess feed him. Well, when he tested positive, the son got involved. This is dad that's saying give him shots. The son got involved and said kill him. And the vet's like,
Wow.
this is a nice, friendly cat. He could have several more years of life. I'm not going to kill him. And apparently, I mean, it came down to almost the police being involved. They finally got him convinced to sign over ownership. This is after they convinced him that you actually do own the cat. Because legally in the state of North Carolina, if you feed a stray, it's yours. That's the law. So, I had said in the vet's office, if he's really positive, we'll take him. He was so skinny. He's not so skinny.
So
Now, this
sweet.
he's very sweet. This cat will eat 5 bowls of food if you give it to him. So he's gained like 2 or 3 pounds since we've gotten here.
Let's see. Dan Gould says that he'll be leaving since we're not a dating network.
You're funny, Dan.
Pamela Johnson, I have a cat that has watery-like growths on her belly, yes, and her teats. One has drained and the others get fever when
You need to
then
go.
subside. What is the main cause?
You need to go to the vet. That could be all kinds of things. You need to go to the vet.
Why, Eileen, why does my senior cat wake me up in the middle of the night meowing desperately until I agree to change her water, give her fresh food, and clean her litter box?
Because she can. You've gotten her trained. Just like a 2-year-old. You see the 2-year-olds having to fit in the stores if they want the candy,
And they usually
they
get
have meltdowns until the mother gives in. Your cat's got you trained.
Cats are smart.
Cat's not
Stephanie
stupid.
Duzat, is there any way y'all would expand?
Yes, but we've been working on expanding. But guys, we are a responsible rescue. Okay, don't ask any more questions for that. We are a responsible rescue. Part of being a responsible rescue is first off using the word no, knowing your capacity. But when you build a building, your base of your building must be strong, because if you have a teeny bitty little base and you put this giant building on top, it's going to crash. Our shelter is the same thing. We have to have a very strong base to hold the top up. We're in good shape. We're a nice square unit. But for me to expand to a triangle or to a rectangle, I need the base to expand, which means our donations have got to expand. We need more board members, more active board members. We need more active volunteers. And then we can build the top. So I'm trying to finish building the base stronger before I build the top. I hope that makes sense. So someday we do want to expand, but I refuse to do it until I get the top stronger, or the bottom stronger.
Okay, you ready?
Ready.
NJ Green says, sorry I let the cat out of the bag about Nacho. I am new.
Shame on you. How did you know? Oh, you probably got a thank you letter. We talked about Nacho.
Anthony Landeros, how do we donate?
You go to our website, blindcatrescue.com, and click on the giant heart. And that will take care of that for you.
Karen Sargent would like to know why her cat attacks her feet and tears them up.
Because they can. Ours do my hands.
Natalie
No,
just
it's a
pulled my arm
It's
up.
a behavioral thing that you have to try to figure out a way to get them to stop that behavior. Talk to Fiona when we get done. She's in vet tech school and she probably has an answer for that, but that'll be too long for right now.
Helen Keller is fine. Helen Keller is fine. Helen Keller. Oh, anywho.
No originality to that name.
My cat has constant runny nose. Vet says she's contagious. She is not. We've given her antibiotics. They work, but when it just keeps coming back, what do you suggest?
Your cat has a what?
Runny nose. The
Does
vet
your
says
vet
she's
say your
contagious.
cat has herpes? Is that what your cat is saying? If the vet is saying your cat is contagious, I'd like to know what your vet is saying your cat is contagious with before I answer your question.
They're laughing at me. Thank you very much. Lexi LeBlanc says, why does my cat throw up so much?
Because they can. I mean, seriously, there's too many reasons. Could be hairballs, could be eating too fast, could be needing to raise their food bowls, it could need to go to the vet because it could be pancreatitis, it could be all kinds of things. Go to your vet.
It's so crazy because, like, one night we'll have 2 questions and the next night we'll have 200.
Yeah, y'all are killing me. I can't even do the boxes. You get any questions here. Amazon does not always tell us who sends us these gifts. They often don't give us a packing slip. They never give me your contact information. This says no name, no packing slip, which tells me that it's probably from Dawn or Linda. So to which one of you angels sent this, thank you very, very much. We use 120 cases of wet food every single month. 120 cases, and they sent us food. So thank you very, very much for the food. And for the common collars, for the cat who's getting you up in the middle of the night, try getting a common collar and see if that helps your cat. But stop giving in and your cat will stop doing it.
Naomi Jeffrey, what do you do to stop a cat from scathing the carpet?
So you mean scooting?
SCATHING.
I don't know what that means unless you're talking scooting. If you're talking scooting, like scooting their butt, you need to go to the vet. Could be anal glands, could be worms. If you're talking scratching, I'd say get a scratching post. I'm sorry, but I don't know. We're not sure what you're asking.
And anal glands do need to be expressed.
Yeah.
So
I said one needs to go to the vet and the other one a scratching post. We're not real sure which one you're asking. Whoever sent all this food and common colors, thank you very, very, very much. The one with the runny nose never answered what the vet says is wrong with the cat.
oh, herpes, yes.
Ask your vet if you can have a prescription for famciclovir. Famciclovir. That's an antiviral that they have found works very good on herpes. You could also just go buy L-lysine at the store. A lot of people swear by it. It's supposed to be a more natural thing. I will tell you, we've never had good results with that. So, you know, with famciclovir, it's supposed to work on herpes. Yeah, herpes does that. The antibiotics will knock it out for a little bit, and then as soon as you stop using it, it comes right back.
She said scathing the carpet again. Can you give us another word for scathing?
Yeah, come up with. I'm assuming you're maybe in the UK. Somebody in UK, can you tell us in English? Give us another. Tell us what that means.
My cat, I used to have scathed the carpet when she was constipated. I'm gonna go with scooting.
We're assuming you're talking scooting, then you need to go to the vet. We're assuming you're talking rubbing their butt across the carpet.
And Carrie Vereen says, can you spell that for me? I did lysine.
Famciclovir, and I can't spell it. You're asking the wrong person. Start typing in Google and they'll pop it up for you. Famciclovir. Sorry, I'm the world's worst speller. I'd have to type in Google. Just start typing in Google. You'll see it come up. If you're talking scooting on across there, you need to take your cat to the vet. Could have anal glands needing to be expressed. They could have worms. Constipated. You need to go to the vet. That's not one of those things you can fix on here.
Jody Wilner, I have a 2-year-old male that torments my 9-year-old female. They're both fixed and spayed, yet the vet says it's dominance other than Fellaway. Anything you could recommend?
Fellaway is worthless.
And Suzanne just put your word up there.
Thank you.
Famciclovir.
I knew if you Googled it, somebody'd find it. You know, the 2-year-old needs a playmate. The 9-year-old needs to learn to play. Get some toys for the 2-year-old, help wear the 2-year-old out. Get, you know, like Undercover Mouse is a good toy. Something to play with. Get somebody to play with them. Common collar.
Oh,
Help.
Naomi Jeffrey says it means, she says clawing the carpet. Sorry, I can't spell well.
Clawing the carpet.
Yeah.
Scratching it. Then get a scratcher. Get a scratching post. You can't get mad at your cat if you're not telling them what they can do. I mean, that's just wrong. Get a scratcher. That way the cat has a place to scratch.
And when you
because
catch
that's
them
normal.
scratching on your carpet, move them to their scratcher.
Right, I mean, yeah, I had that same conversation with somebody the other day. You can't yell no if you don't tell them the yes. I mean, that's just reality because they're going to do it.
And give them another
So
option.
give them another option.
See, we have these.
Yeah, like on the wall. But, you know, you can buy big scratchers where they stand up and scratch. You need scratchers. We've got lots of
But you have to
scratchers.
give them the option.
You've got to give them a choice, or don't get mad when they do it. It's your fault. Scratching is normal for a cat, so it's totally your fault if they scratch your carpet. You need to give them something else to do it. And that'll take care of your problem. Hey, Burger Butt. You gonna help me? We have all kinds of treasures.
How often should I be feeding the kitten? 3 times a day?
It depends on the weight of the cat. You know, typically they say every 3-4 hours. A lot depends on the age of that kitten and how much you're getting into the kitten. The cat's behavior is going to tell you. You know, but count on every 3-4 hours.
Fiona's handling it. She's asking her how old and stuff.
Yeah. Again, we have
Or
no
Fion.
name, no packing slip, but we have a whole bunch of
Stuff.
dish soap, lots of dish soap. Thank you very, very much, Lisa. There's 15 bottles of dish soap here, and a whole bunch of masks, which are nice because we have some employees that have asthma for the dust when they're scooping all 70 litter boxes. And then gas drops. We have some cats that have potty problems, and they have to take medicine to help them go potty. And this helps them so they don't have their guts upset with gas. So whoever sent all these goodies with no packing slips, OMG, thank you very, very much. Helping to be able to say feed the cat.
We haven't got how old yet.
You know, if it's only 2 or 3 weeks old, you're gonna be feeding it every 3-4 hours. Hi, sweetheart.
I would say they're just like newborns.
Well, yeah, you know, and the kitten's gonna show you some of it. It's gonna start screaming because it's hungry. Lots of depends how much you're giving it. I'll fish this out real fast. I don't have urine.
Thank you, Fiona. And the scratching carpet lady says she's got a 4-foot cat post. Do you put them on the post when you catch them on the carpet?
Okay, you have one.
That's
So
what she says.
every single time your cat is scratching where you don't want your cat to scratch, you pick the cat up, you very loudly scream the cat, no!
Mm-hmm.
You take the cat to the yes place, stand them up, take their little paws and go, you scratch right here in scratching motion. Every single time. They will quickly learn that Mama goes crazy if we do it here, but she doesn't go crazy over here. You said no, here's your yes.
And Dan suggested putting catnip to encourage them.
Okay, kind of encouragement is an excellent idea, Dan. Good job.
And he got spare carpet pieces for carpet placement and used them because he didn't have enough money for scratchers.
That's a good idea.
Oh.
You could just attach them to the wall. You were some heavy blasted boxes.
Yeah, they were. That's why that wheel went across the room.
Yeah, I get it. I get it. Okay. Let's see what we got.
Sally said she was told never to be aggressive with her cat.
Well, I disagree. If your 2-year-old starts to walk out in front of the car, I assume you're going, no! I'm not saying beat your cat. I'm saying pick them up. I'm not saying hurt them. I'm saying no! Take them to the poles, stand them up, and take their feet and do the motion. I'm not saying be mean. You can do that without being rough.
Yeah.
But take them so they understand, no, yes.
We're stern with the cats if they need it.
Yeah, here's where we do it. You take their little feet and you put them in the motion. Same as if you got a young kitten who doesn't quite understand a litter box. We put them in a litter box, we take their little feet, and we dig in the dirt. And that way they know this is where you're supposed to be digging. And they start to use a litter box. I'm not saying hurt them. I'm saying just show them. Take their little feet and show them.
Lexi, we don't have time to do that, sweetie.
What?
Can you say all the cats? Can you name all the cats you can in 30 seconds?
Oh, heavens, come on, give me a break. Marion Schwartz. Marion Schwartz. Thank you very much. Marion sent us 3 cases of food. Like I have said to you guys, we go through 120 cases of wet food every month.
Well, you have to be sometimes, Paula.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Just like you have to be stern with your children sometimes, and you have to ground them when they do things wrong, and you have to take away their privileges, you have to sometimes be stern with your cat.
You have to put them in timeout, and it happens.
I'm not saying beating them. I'm not saying being mean to them. I'm saying tell no, and then take them to their yes spot. That's all I'm saying. Just do it.
Yeah, we never put our hands on our cats. I mean, it's just...
You pick them up, you take them, you gently take their little feet, and you do this is where you do it. That way they understand this is where we do this.
Melissa Denton would like to know when our raffle is.
It will start October 1st. Karen Cook. Karen Cook. Yeah, now, what are you doing, babe? Miss Karen Cook sent us syringes. Thank you very, very much, Karen. We go through a lot of syringes. We use syringes to put ear cleaner, and for medicines, all kinds of things.
Pamela Johnson's having a problem with her cat. Instead of using the litter box, she uses the sink, and she's changed her litter thing. Someone else suggested more litter boxes.
She may not like where you have them. You need to. Unfortunately, a lot of us forget that the litter boxes are not for us; it's for them. And if you have a litter box where they don't like it, they ain't gonna use it. So you might want to re-examine if you have it in a high traffic area, if the cat is being attacked by other cats, if it's being bothered by other cats, if it feels like it's pinned in. You know, you need to give it plenty of choices. Karen, thank you very, very much for the syringes, for the filters, for the gloves, and for the peroxide. Wow.
Lexi, we do not adopt.
Natty, what are you doing? You're walking on my computer. You did that pretty good, though, kid. You did that pretty good. Can you help me? Help me? Oh my goodness.
Yep, I think one was not heavy out of all those.
Yeah, but it's too bad you don't have opposable thumbs. So you checking this out? My goodness. This is 18 bottles.
And Patterson, we house 90 cats here.
This is 18 bottles of dish soap. With no name, no packing slip. Thank you very, very much. We do a tremendous amount of dishes. I mean, at least 60 bowls for every meal. So, no, we do not have a dishwasher.
Yes, you do. You have 10 of us, or 9 of us.
The staff complains a lot because we have no dishwasher except for their hands. So, thank you very, 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 very much for the dish soap. along with doing a lot of dishes, we do a tremendous amount of laundry.
William Blake Jones would like to know, would BCR ever allow one of the cats to be casted in a movie?
Sure. Casting a movie?
And the black and white cat in the box with her is Natalie.
This is Natty. Would you like to be in a movie, Nat? A lot of it would depend on the movie. Wow.
Pepper
This
could be in
is
a
from
baseball
Linda
movie.
Francis. Linda Francis sent us a whole bunch of fruit, of dry food. I'm not going to drag all this out because it's heavy. Thank you very, very much, Linda. We very, very much appreciate food.
That's funny.
What?
Natalie Shorthair said, which kitty is the black one's white paws? Our short hair Natalie. That's who that is, Natalie Shorthair. A lot of people are talking about water bottles. What do you think about water bottles?
I think that's mean.
Seems like it'd be very traumatic.
Yeah, I think that's, yeah, you guys are saying, I'm saying being mean by telling cats no. I think the water bottle is just plain mean. I wouldn't want to be squirt in the face. So,
That's
no,
horrible,
we
Anne.
do not use water bottles. I think that's mean. Why? People saying they do it?
Oh no, Anne was talking about how her kitty was killed.
Oh my God. I think something you really not know, right?
Well, I didn't want to know it, but I read it.
Holy crap. This has no name, no packing slip, but it's one heavy big box with 4 bags of crystal litter.
Amber, should I bottle feed the kitten or use a syringe?
Thank you, Linda. It depends on the kitten. I've never been successful in getting a kitten to latch onto a bottle. Some people are wonderful at it. I've always used a syringe because I've never been successful. So you do whichever one you can get to work. Try the bottle first. If you get lucky, just remember that they're supposed to be upright. They're not, you don't put them on their back, you know. They lay, if they were nursing on their mom, they'd be laying on their stomachs like this nursing. So that's the kind of position they should be in.
Pamela, we were not affected by the hurricane.
No, the hurricane was a non-event.
Actually, my feed stayed up the best during the hurricane.
Linda, thank you for the crystal litter. I know that for Linda, she's the only one that says that. Why are you eating cardboard? That's really not good. Why are you eating it? For what purpose? Why are you eating paper? You silly, silly kitty.
There's like black cats everywhere.
Leanne Peak. Leanne Peak.
Oh, she watches on Facebook quite a bit.
Leanne. She has seriously turned the paper up. Leanne sent filters for the water filter, air cleaner for our 180 years to get done, gloves, and is this soap? Where's this laundry soap? This is the rock side is heavy. I was trying not to have to.
Chloe Burr, what does it mean if my cat is not eating and sleeping all day?
You need to take the cat to the vet.
Melissa Denton would like to know what we use the crystal little
We use in the quarantine room.
Thank you.
We can quickly see if a cat has a urinary tract infection. We can quickly, easily see if the cat is urinating, how often they're urinating, if they're pooping,
If there's blood
if
anywhere.
there's blood in the urine.
Carmel wants to know why do we have so many boxes in here?
Because people sent these and we're opening them. They'll get out when we're done. All these will be removed as soon as we're done. Because we're blessed with 1 million people who want these all.
Best supporters ever.
Don Nasca.
Oh my goodness. Oh, what's that? Those are cool.
This is how
That was that one light box.
yeah. These are thermal pads. It says it keeps the cats warm.
That's cool. Are they super soft? Dawn always sends super soft stuff.
The lightweight heat reflecting technology using metallized polyethylene. Oh, I want to try. Same technology used as space blankets, providing superior warmth without weight or bulk. Huh.
Miss Jen Hollister, longtime follower, first time watcher. Thank you, Jen. And her mom adopted a blind kitty from the local humane society when they said nobody wanted him because he was being blind. Because he was blind.
Well, thank you so much for giving the Blind Cat a home.
What are healthy treats to give my little one? She loves treats.
Something that doesn't have corn and byproducts. We use a lot of Blue Buffalo. There's a lot of dehydrated ones.
The Vera Science makes a treat, don't they?
You all, thank you very, very, very much for all these wonderful gifts. I'm going to give you guys a minute before I'm going to be mean to Chris.
You're not mean because these letters are killing my head.
She pulled these suckers out here and I'm going to make her pull these suckers out of here.
I'm actually okay with that tonight.
Let's go visit some cute guys. Well, Carmel, you can always be a sponsor. And sponsor a Kit Kat. Be a virtual parent. We use Blue Buffalo. Hi, guys. Hi, Bear. Come here, baby. Mama, wipe your eyeballs. You got icky eyes. Folks, we also have multiple live cameras. You guys can watch these cats 24 hours a day on our MeShare cameras. Go to our website, blindcatrescue.com, and you'll see that there's 5 of the rooms that have these. And you can watch the cats all the time. This is Sweet Domino, who has cancer. And he just keeps surprising us, and he's still with us. I really didn't think he'd make it to this last open house. But he is still eating, and he has not said to me that he's ready to go, so he's still here. Hi, Cole. This is Cole. How you doing, baby? Looking all right? Let's go outside. We have an inside, and then the cats have an outside. Hi, Rusty. Okay. Hi, Rusty. See, this is a nice stretcher. Hi, Simba. How's life treating you, dude? This is Simba. Simba came to us from Animal Control. Hi, Betty. And the sergeant, who also came to us from Animal Control. All these cats, every single one of these cats was going to die had we not been able to say yes to them. We were able to say yes because of support from wonderful people like you. Mr. Colonel comes from Animal Control. Boy, it's nice out here. I should be out working in the garden. Domino, you turn around. Go. Dom. Hey. This is I'm busy. Well, this is Checker's brother. Hey, look over here. He's busy watching the guineas there in the backyard, apparently. So, they came from Animal Control. Sockers. Hi, sweet girl. The socks came to us from a shelter that's being shut down for neglect. These cats owe their lives to the kindness of people like you. That's the bottom line. We could not do what we do if it wasn't for you. Becky. Hi, or Jerry, I'm sorry. Hey, I know who you were. Hi, sweet baby. How you doing? Hi, sweetheart. Yeah. It's the FELV room. And the patio over there with the other blind cats. When the cats pass away, we bring them home. We put them in our memorial garden. I know you guys can't see behind there, but my horses are back there somewhere. My garden's back there somewhere too. Let's go see if we find Rusty. I saw him come through here. Rusty. Rusty came out of the woods asking for help. He was starving. He was injured. He was covered in ticks. Somebody had been nice and thrown his butt out. This Pearl girl hiding over there in the corner. Hi, pretty girl. Pearl's family that has had her whole life were moving and dropping animal control on their way out of town. Blind and FIV positive. This is why we don't adopt. This has been her home for over 5 years. She's been with us longer than she was with them. Isn't that right, Colonel? So folks, these cats owe their lives to the kindness of you. Don't forget you can watch them 24 hours a day on our Meshare, on Ustream, on Roku. Visit our website, blindcatrescue.com. And thank you very, very much for all that we do, what you do for the cats. We will have a full tour at 10 o'clock with all the kitty cats in the building. We have 2 buildings. Today we're in House 2. You'll see Popcorn's room tomorrow on the Ustream camera. And then we swap back to the other building. So you guys, thank you very, very much for watching. Good night.